Hey friends, thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. Would you agree that God knows everything? Well, of course you would. We all know that God knows everything and nothing misses his sight. So, the purpose of the video today is that we can come to God in full honesty. We can be honest with Him and raw with Him with our feelings and emotions because He already knows anyway. So our prayers do not have to be pretty all the time. Sometimes they're going to be pretty ugly. All right, have you ever read the book of Psalms? David's musings and prayers in there were so raw and honest. You know, he poured out his fears and he poured out his worry and concern and a lot of times he was just saying, "God, do you see what I'm going through down here? Or have you left me?" So, David was often very raw and honest, and we can be that way too. And you know, talking and just getting things out cannot be overstated. In fact, research has shown that talk therapy is often uh, more helpful than medication and has longer term effects. So, really, just pouring out and getting it out is very healthy. And you know, people may not always understand what we're going through, but Jesus will always understand what we're going through. In fact, the Bible tells us that there is nothing that we will face that he hasn't already faced it and conquered it. And we're going to read the scripture out of the book of Hebrews where it tells us that Jesus is our great high priest who knows everything and sees everything and has already conquered everything for us. So let's look down here and let's read this real quick. It's Hebrews chapter 4, verses 15 and 16. I love these scriptures. Okay, for we do not have a high priest that can't sympathize with us, with our weaknesses, but was in all points tempted, just as we are, yet without sin. Let us therefore come boldly to the throne of grace, that we may obtain mercy and find grace to help in our time of need. That is beautiful. Folks, grab a hold of that and hang on to that. We can come to Jesus. He is the best talk therapy. We can get everything out and give it to Him. We can lay it at the cross, and He has big shoulders. He's more than willing. He stands ready to take it. You know, there are several places in the Bible where God is continually affirming and showing His people, don't be afraid. I'm with you. I'm not going to leave you. You know, in Deuteronomy 31:6, he tells the children of Israel not to be afraid when they're going to take the promised land. I'm with you. It doesn't matter that there's people over there. You know, it doesn't matter that there's giants in the land. I am with you. In Joshua 1:5, before Joshua goes over to start conquering the other armies and take the land, God's telling him, just like I was with Moses, I'm with you, so don't be afraid. Hebrews 13:5 assures us that God is continually with all believers. He's never going to leave us. He's never going to let us down. And then in Isaiah 41:10, it actually says that God actually upholds us with his righteous right hand. So we are in God's righteous right hand. So, friends, is there anybody out there that's overwhelmed? Are you fearful? Are you uncertain of the future? I just want to invite you, come boldly to that throne of grace and get the help that you need. Jesus stands ready. He has the power, he has the ability to calm the storm. He has the answers that you need. And you can come to him and be honest and raw. You can pour it all out. You're going to feel better. And if you'll make this a continual practice, you'll probably be healthier long term. So I love you guys. Get in the secret place today. pour out your heart to Jesus and get the answers to all of life's issues. I love you. I bless you. I'll see you on the next video.